It's 6:48, about to leave the house. See, low tide is at 7:32 tonight, negative 2.5. So we'll be able to cross the little river here in by the harbor and go dig for some cockles for maybe an hour, half hour, depending on how many we can find right away in one area.
It's real.
Okay, here's low tide, or half hour before negative tide. Fairly low. There's a few people out there already looking for cockles, but we'll give it a try. All you need is a rake and a bucket.
Let's do it.
So this is a treacherous river we have to cross.
It's real.
Okay, we're here
Oh, I found a crab!
on the
It's a
river.
tiny baby crab.
Is it a female?
Sorry.
He'll pinch you. So when we're digging for cockles,
And it's a
you
male.
do find crabs every now and then. This is a baby Dungeness.
And it's a male bad one.
And it's the boy. But cockles like freshwater, so right along the edge, you just take your rake. Take your rake and just dig until you find one. Yep. I've already found one. Let's see here. Every once in a while. Okay, well, it went and got dark on us. Oh, there's one right there. You see the water squirt? Right here. There's my bucket so far. There's a big one. Okay, here's our cooler full of cockles. We got two big buckets. So one thing they say, to leave them in water overnight with some cornbread, so because they're filter feeders, they'll filter out any grit or dirt that they have in there. So pour some water on them. Give them some cornmeal. And it's right around freezing, so that'll be, it's not super cold, so that'll be fine. And here's the cockles. They're out of their cornmeal bath. I'm gonna give them one big rinse here before putting them in here, just to try to get the last little bits of mud and stuff off of them. boiling one. Okay, we're gonna steam them. There's a quart or so of water in there, and let it go on high for however long it takes for it to start rolling, and then they'll just pop open when they're done, when they're steamed. There they are, fresh out of the steam. There's the meat part. There's a little bit of guts in here that will do some cleaning on. And it looks like there's a little bit of dirt and such still hanging on, so I'll give them a good rinse too. To clean them, this little part that connects to the shell you take off, but there's little pieces of meat right here. That tastes good. And then you take this connective stuff and just peel it off. Then I just cut it right in half, right down the middle. Not quite all the way. Open it up, and then you can see the guts. Take a spoon and just scrape that out. And then you're left with the meat that you can. I'm gonna smoke some of these when I get a smoker, but otherwise you can just chop these up and put them in chowder or linguine. But the tedious task of cleaning, and this is just a fraction of what was in the pot. And we'll give them a good rinse, because coming out of the shell they do have some dirt and grime on them still, even though we soaked them overnight. But you rinse them off and gets rid of that. So it's 8:55. We'll see when we get done. Now that's what we ended up with. 3 quart bags for the smoker and 1 little bit less full with more of these little pieces that were on the ends to make a cockle chowder with at some point. I didn't save any of the juice that we boiled them in, otherwise you can put that in the cockle chowder, but didn't do that.